Wow. I was just talking that entire time. How long has this been going? 5 minutes. 5.5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Well, good morning, everybody. Okay. Here, the quick recap is we're bearish. We're bearish on on the indices. We're probably still bullish on gold. Still bullish on crude. Yeah, this is the new week opening gap from last week, and I'm thinking that's probably the target as of now. But then I was saying this looks like a lot of good liquidity up top. It makes it real hard, but you have to trust order flow. And if we're thinking about AMD, right? Look at this consolidation. What would this be? Manipulation. But in the overall order flow, we would want the manipulation to be higher because we are bearish. I was also saying you have to be careful at the end of the quarter. Price tends to get a little bit sloppy, and so that's something we have to be cognizant of. All right, I like this discount tap for gold. We are still bullish. Faux show. We got our 4-hour close in 17 minutes, and so that would probably inform our any move in gold. But also, what I was saying, overnight gold ran 43 points, I think. So quite the overnight session. This would be hopefully considered a retrace to run it back up. ES not quite as weak as NQ. Not a big difference, I wouldn't say. Look out now. So if you're on the 1 minute, this gap here is going to be pretty important in terms of direction, I think. Methinks. We filled the volume imbalance. Intriguing. We did inverse this 5 minute gap. But there's no structure is the problem. This would be an aggressive entry. Just look at 15. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going back and forth because like we filled the new day opening gap. I really love the sequence on the lower time frame, but we are bearish overall, so it'd be very risky. So if we inverse this 1 minute gap, though, I will take a short. Whoa, what was that? Yeesh. All right. I do think we're probably looking for higher now. Gotta get a retracement though. Got a limit order at the 1 minute gap. Doesn't look like we're gonna get tagged though. Just took that off. We have a minute before 5 minute gap formation. And so I think I'm gonna wait. And the 4 hour closes in 2 minutes, so I think I'm gonna wait for that 5 minute gap and see what it does with that. About 30 seconds. Let's see where we're at on the 4 hour and ES. A really good buy up. I think people, I don't know. So that looks bullish to me. We'll see what other people think. Okay, we have closed. I think the CE of this 4 hour gap is probably a good target, which is also a BPR. 227.
Where'd it go? Okay. If we don't reach this, then, you know, I'm not going to enter on any retracement here. I would rather wait, see, because we have a lot of BISTs here on this upside. And then I would probably just wait for a reversal inversion back to the upside. I wouldn't just do that because this still is not confirmed to me. You know? And if I was longing, yeah, I'd wait for this essentially. If we retrace, I'd wait for an inversion back on the way up, and that way I'd still be longing below 10 a.m. open and probably below other price levels. That'd be okay, but you know, ideally still, I just want this swing high to get taken, and we didn't take it. Retracing back to this FEG that broke this like 930 high. It could retrace wherever. It could even retrace like here. 50% of the previous 4-hour wick is 50% of that daily gap as well. So far on the day, you know, we had a move down. Energetic push up, back up. So potential to go up higher again, but yeah, so far it's not really the easiest in those terms. Okay. Okay, we're below the 10 a.m. open. This is the first FEG of the day. We inverted it here. I don't see a breaker on the 5. This is the move up. These are the up close candles here. I would not count this as a breaker, personally. We didn't even close above that. These are just so tiny and insignificant. Like I said, I'm looking at the 15. And you know, it would be funny or wild if this ends up like being a large body down close candle. I wouldn't like that so much.
But I guess it serves as a good example for what I was trying to say. So this trade currently is at 6 points of risk. But okay, yeah. So we're out of that. Still green. Because of those 2 partials we were able to get off up in here. So not too bad. Kind of a tease there. We went all the way, put in these equal highs, didn't put any SMT against the trade. Now we're pulling back a little bit. We can still replay this. That's the nice part. That's why I wanted to protect the trade. I just don't know how far this is going to go to the downside here. So I guess all in all, I'm not too upset about the trade management here. I'm a little annoyed about me hitting the wrong execution, but five-minute gap in here as well. Retesting 930. I might look to re-enter this if we immediately give us like a change in the state here. I like the stream though, guys. Man, just joined JCap's Discord for 7,000. Is it that much actually? Wow.
Order filled.
I did not know it was that much. It definitely, I'll say this, it definitely factors out the kind of the freeloaders, right? All right, guys, I'm replaying the long here. See if we can get, oh, fuck. See if we can get the trade rest of the way through, like London High, midnight. Once these equal highs get ran through, I'll take risk off again. Ended up getting filled at 63 and a quarter.
My kids came upstairs. I am in a long on ES. Let me, let's see here. I'm in a long from 5025. I'm targeting. I'm actually not targeting London. I'm targeting this high here at 70. And my stop is down here at 36.25. So that's currently where we're at. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to move my stop up to 45 now. Just to the bottom of that candle. On the 1 minute, the structure, let's see. Yeah, just to the bottom of that. So now I'm at 20 points of risk, which, you know, I'm fine with that. I don't really want to see it come back down there anyway. Especially after taking out all that liquidity, that flat liquidity. So far, trade's looking good. It's gonna be tough to get over that midnight open though. So I am gonna move a break even here. I wouldn't be interested in this coming all the way back down. Kind of a 3 drive on 1 minute, looking 1, 2, 3. Risk is off on this though. Yeah. It's hard trading with no partials. You know, I for sure would have taken a partial at 10 or at probably 11 point area there. Hopefully this is just a quick shakedown and then continuation higher, but I'm kind of thinking we're probably going to get stopped out here. We are at break even though, so
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
So I ended up scaling in, just one more micro was all, and taking it off a little bit early at the midnight open. So up about $100 or so on these accounts. Nothing big. Here comes, looks like it's probably gonna come up here and grab London. So I'm all out is what I'm saying. I took the second one off at midnight open and took the first one off at the impulse. And so again, up about $100. But that's going to be it for me today. Hope y'all got some value out of that. Really good trade. We started originally, our loss I think was down something like that maybe. And so sorry. I think our stop was originally something like this. Yeah, about 14 and a quarter, 14 and a half points. And so overall about a 1.4R trade total if this does end up hitting, which is a little bit lower than I like, but I'm trying to give myself a little bit wider stops lately. Flipped our bias. You know, we were of course bearish on the day. We did fill this, it looks like almost to the tick, and we talked about that AMD on the hourly, if you remember talking about the AMD consolidation. Or no, maybe we were on the we were on NQ. That's why it looks different. We were in consolidation mode, big wick down, filled the new day opening gap, and then we said we wanted to expand higher. So I think we probably push up to that PM high if I had to guess. But I'm just since this was counter trend for me at the beginning, I'm taking base hits. So okay, well, I'm gonna log off of here. That's all for me. Thanks for coming. If you guys found value, please give it a like.